Hello everyone, that Manga Kid here to give my thoughts on the Parasyte books. So these are two books. We got Parasyte M, which is mostly shonen authors, I believe, and then Parasyte F, which I also believe is mostly shoujo authors. This is set in the Parasyte universe by Hitoshi Iwaki. This is a classic horror manga from the 80s, and I believe it ran through the 90s as well. If you have not read Parasyte, highly recommend it. It's an 8-volume series. Very, very good. But today, we're talking about the Parasyte books. So, these two volumes, I don't know if there's more in Japan or if there's more coming here. I'm not sure, but these are the two I know about and the two I own and the two I have read. So, like I said, Parasyte F has mostly shoujo authors, and these are short stories based in the universe of Parasyte, some featuring the characters from Parasyte, some are just in that universe and completely different characters altogether, but it's basically each author's own story imagined in that universe. So some have chosen to kind of write little short stories about the main character from Parasyte in their own eyes and their own art styles and everything, while others went in a completely different direction and just wrote a story with brand new characters that takes place in that universe that Parasyte does take place in. If you have never read Parasyte, I still think you could enjoy this, honestly, if you like short story collections, because you don't really have to know much about Parasyte. The stories that do feature the characters from Parasyte probably will make zero sense to you, but I think you could still enjoy these. I don't. There is violence because of the fact that, Parasyte is a horror series, but yeah, so the reason I actually was interested in this in the first place is because Parasyte F has a short story by Yuki Obata, who wrote We Were There, which is one of my favorite manga series. And so I picked this up knowing that there were quite a few shoujo authors in Parasyte F that I knew about and really liked. And so I wanted to pick up this because I wanted to see the author's takes on the Parasyte universe. And then, of course, when Parasyte M was announced as well, I went, well, I already own this one and I enjoyed it, so I might as well get this one. So I did really enjoy both. This one, Parasyte M, is much more shonen kind of based, more action and horror based rather than relationship based. I think I actually enjoyed Parasyte M more. I think the stories in it were a bit better, but Parasyte F had more authors, I think, that I recognized. So, and I enjoyed the authors that I already knew of, and I'm glad that I own this. But I think that I did enjoy Parasyte M a bit more because it was more in line with the actual story of Parasyte, and in that it was more action kind of and stuff like that, and with romance mixed in, but not necessarily specifically shoujo. So if you're a fan of Parasyte and you're okay with other people imagining things in that universe, then pick these up. If you're like a diehard fan and you don't want to know anything else about the universe, you think the story was impeccable and you don't need anything else, don't pick these up because you're probably just going to get upset. But these are interesting because they are famous manga authors and they've all given their take on Parasyte, and they're all Parasyte fans, which is nice. And then at the end of each story, I'm just going to cover that. At the end of each story, you get the author's name, a little bio about what their most notable works are, and then a little blurb from the author themselves about why they wanted to participate and be a part of this project. So it's just fun. It's interesting to hear the takes of these famous mangaka on a series that I love and that they clearly loved and they read growing up and that they acknowledge is amazing. It's just interesting to hear everybody's takes on such a classic series and get to see different art styles applied to the series, and it's just a lot of fun. I highly recommend picking these up. They are quite thick as well. They're thicker than a normal volume. These are the larger trim format. These are from Kodansha as well. So yeah, I would suggest picking these up if you like Parasyte or if you just like short stories in general. I think you can find something enjoyable out of this. So yeah, if you've read these, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. If you have any questions about it, definitely let me know down below. Again, Neo Parasyte, definitely recommend picking them up. See ya.